speak with a local station around Russia, you know, and so it was a little bit strange, but yeah, I heard this, okay, but it's not a fake station, it's a repeater, we say, and I remember, okay, so on 315, maybe it was in Germany, I don't know, maybe it was in Germany, you know, where was this repeater, over?
Well, I don't know exactly. But I think it was coming out of Germany. I'm sure it was coming out of Germany because all the propagation I was listening to on the mid-block EU was coming out of Germany. So I'm sure it was coming out of Germany. But I put it on some of the social media radio pages there, and everyone is saying it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. So I believe it could be fake, but whoever did it, if it is a fake station, if it was fake, they did a good job. I thought it was very interesting and comical at the same time because obviously the transmissions that they were hearing, whoever was transmitting back was replying with the call signs that they were listening to. So if it was fake, they did a very good job at it, over.
Yeah, no, it's not a fake. It's a radio repeater, like walking like a relay, I think so, no. But I used that a long time ago, but it was a long time ago. Didn't have this experience since a long time, but maybe we can try, maybe, I don't know. But it was many years ago, I remember. And it was in Russia. On my side, it was in Russia. I can tell you that it was in Russia, really. And I spoke with this radio repeater, I spoke with some local station in Russia. I didn't have any copy of the local station in Russia, but I heard the guy behind the repeater, if you know what I mean, okay? So it was very interesting. Okay, anyway. So yeah, sometimes you're picking up, so good copy on you. Yeah, I had a few contacts, especially with Kate. Yeah, I think you saw the video of Kate. I'm always very impressing about Kate. I don't know if you know, you know, Kate is using some incredible. I'm always very impressing about all the radios she's using. Over.
Yeah, QSL Lauren, excuse me, I may have moved frequency. This radio was warming up as I just turned it back on there, so this radio is probably drifting a little bit. The radio is warming up there, so yeah, I spoke to Kate maybe about 2 years ago. I think it must maybe longer than maybe 3 years ago. I spoke to Kate on the short skip from the UK there. And I was working with a Cobra 148 GTL DX Mark II. I was using the Mark II, and Kate was using a President Madison, if I remember correctly, and she put me onto the YouTube as I did also there, Lawrence. So yes, I've seen lots of the old school retro equipment that she's a big collector of. Nice radios she has, and they all look in very good condition also there. Yeah, we spoke to Kate about. It's got to be before all the lockdowns, before COVID anyway, so it must be going on 3 years now. We worked Kate there coming into Tenby, Wales on the short skip, which was very interesting, and we've had a lot of it recently there working. I worked many stations in Scotland there last week there, and a couple of days ago there. So you'll probably be getting the same as in France there, working many stations around France there, Lauren, over.
Oh yeah, propagation was crazy. Yeah, you were moving on frequency, it's crazy. Sometimes you're going up, sometimes you're going down, oh my god. Yeah, the radio is not enough hot to put it down. You're moving all the time on frequency, it's incredible. Anyway, it's not boring at all, okay? You're moving, but not on a big space, you know. So, yeah, Kate, I'm sure this summer you will have some contact with him because the short skip are coming inside of the United Kingdom since a few days, so I'm sure we will speak with her, but she's not so often on the radio. But this last day I spoke two times or 3 times with her. Okay, so yeah, she has also a President Madison, I remember. I spoke with this President Madison, and she has a lot of different radios. She is very mobile also, okay? She's very mobile, and but she's transmitting with just a vertical antenna all the time from his home, from her home base and from her mobile, okay? She's a very interesting girl, very nice, very sympathetic, okay? Okay, so my friend Darren, I didn't speak, but I have a lot of time for the vaccine, you know, because I have a little problem to my calf. I had 10 days ago now, during my training sport, I had a calf muscle tears, you know. It's not very important, but I won't work during the 26th of June, so I have a lot of time for the vaccine. I'm feeling much better now. It was 10 days ago, and it's more easy for me to work again now. It's okay, and I think in 2 weeks I will be completely well, you know. But so I won't work until the 24th or 27th of June, and maybe 2 or 3, it's 2 weeks later I will be in holiday, so I won't work too much this summer, over.
Dear, this radio's no tuned.
Oh, sorry, I was talking too much. I was divided over.
No, sorry, Lauren. Can we QSY? Is it possible to QSY to 600 QSL?
Okay, we'll QSY 600.
Okay, Lauren, are you by? Over.
Oh yeah, you're booming. I don't know if you're using the same radio, but I have a lot of noise on this frequency. There are some UK FM, in fact, coming from Ireland, I think, you know. Transmission on FM, broadcast FM from Ireland, from the church, I think so, like all the time. But you are booming. Are you using the same radio?
No, I've switched over to the 7610 now. So yeah, I've switched radios. I went on to the 7610 because that Cobra 148 seems to be. I need to keep moving the clarifier sometimes because you're sounding like Mickey Mouse sometimes there. So and then I was getting a bit of QRM down there. There's quite a lot of stations coming from France here on that frequency also there. So I thought 600 is usually clear for me, but maybe not your end there. Yeah, I switched over to 760. Yeah, I was actually trying to call in when you were talking about your injury. I think it was last week. You were talking about the calf injury and that you do your kickboxing. You do kickboxing, if I remember right. So you think you're Claude Van Damme, Roger?
Okay, could you QSY? No, it's very busy for me now. 610, 10 over.
Okay, we'll try. Okay, it's clear my end at the moment.
Okay, it's clear also. It's clean for me. Okay. So yeah, you said you heard me before, but because I didn't speak with you. I think the last time we spoke was I spoke with you the last week. I don't remember. You heard me, so over.
Yeah, I got a station in here with an activation. Do you want to go? I don't know, 615.
Okay.
Yeah, is it clear? It's clear here at the moment.
Yeah, for the moment it's okay. Too much. I think there is the Alpha Tango contest. Everywhere we are listening the Alpha Tango contest, over.
Yeah, I think they're working up and down here from the 600 up, aren't they? Yeah, I was on the Cobra 148 and I was listening to you. You were speaking to. Oh, I had it wrote down, so I can't mind. You were speaking to another station. You were telling about the calf injury. You do kickboxing. Am I correct in that, over?
Yeah. I do what? Could you repeat?
Yeah, kickboxing, Claude Van Damme, Roger.
Yeah, you're right. It's about my training boxing. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you heard me. Okay, no problem. You heard me on the Cobra 148 GTR DX. Okay, yeah. So you have the news. Good, no problem. You're right. Good memory you have, Darren. Over.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. No, because I was calling you, I called you about 5 times, but obviously the propagation wasn't working between us, and you weren't so strong either, so, and I don't know what way the antenna was going there, Lauren, you know, but hope all is well anyway when you recover, and it's good that you're not back to work and then you're into a holiday, so you'll have plenty of recovery time there. Right, Lauren, I'll not hold it any longer, mate. I've took about 20 minutes of your time probably, and you want to DX or no, just talk to me, so I'll let you continue there. I'm going to take my plate in. The good lady brought me some chicken salad wraps out to the shack there about 20 minutes ago, and I've been munching my way and they're now gone. And I have my dog sitting outside the shack here ready for the leftovers, so I'm going to give the dog the bit of chicken that's here, but no bones in it. It's just a small bit of chicken and a bit of was it pita bread wraps anyway, is there? So I'm going to give it to the dog here, take the plate in and wash it and see how the missus is, because she's in a bit of pain today. We're waiting on this operation there, but hopefully it'll be done in the near month or 2 months probably. So I won't hold it any longer, take any of your time, mate. I'm just glad that I made the contact there with the Cobra 148 with just 8 watts there. So obviously I'm new at a different station here completely for the Cobra. I'm on the hex beam now there. But down at the lower frequencies, the 420 and all that, the hex beam doesn't work down there. The SWR is too high, so reason being there, come up a bit higher. It only goes down to like 445, 27445. Anything below that, and the SWR starts rising very high there, Lauren, because it's really for 10 meters. But it works well here, and I've took the 4 element down because it was too close to the hex beam there. So I took the 4 element Yagi back down, and I'm just using the hex beam there. And I've actually raised it up now. It's at 10 meters high, the hex beam, so I think that's high enough there. I'll send you a couple of links on your Facebook there. You can check it out later whenever you get time there. And I wish you a good weekend, mate. I think I'm going to have some. I'm thinking about some beers tonight. It's a weekend after all, so I might have some beers tonight there. And no real a celebration. It's my mother's birthday today. Obviously, she passed away a number of years ago now there, so. Maybe a wee drink there just to unwind a bit, Lauren. Pleasure hearing you again, mate, and hopefully the calf muscle it recovers really soon there. I've got that in my head now that Lauren is Claude Van Damme, Roger.
Yeah, you know, this is really the first time I have some problem with I had a few problems with training boxing, you know. In fact, I'm not the champion, but I'm boxing only since I am 30 years old, so very old. I started to be boxing very, very old, you know, so 30 years old is very old. But I really enjoy the training because it's very cardio, and yeah, sometimes you are taking some kick, but it was not the case about my calf. I didn't take any kick on my calf, you know. It's too much training, I think so, and I didn't drink too much water. I'm drinking a lot of beer sometimes, like you. It's not good for the sport, I believe. You know. Okay, you plus 5 plus 10 dB sometimes. Yeah, I know you are using more the X beam because you are using the other band. I know that. You know, so and I know that your mommy also is passed away since a few times now. I know, and also I want to wish you good luck for your father. Your father, he keep you well, over.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here, but yeah, the memory's getting really bad now, unfortunately. In the care home there, I've had a few phone calls recently from the care home. He's sometimes he has these sort of episodes with the Alzheimer's. He lashes out and gets a little bit angry, so he can't help it, of course. But yeah, it's difficult life experience there. Unfortunately, it could happen to any one of us there. Hopefully, I don't get any Alzheimer's or vascular dementia in the future, because my mother passed away with vascular dementia, and my father has Alzheimer's. So. I hope I don't get any one of the two. I hope not anyway, but if I do, I won't remember the funny side of it. But yeah, he's not too bad. He's still healthy, but memory is terrible. And yeah, he's still in the care home there, sadly. I'm going to maybe go and see him tomorrow there. I haven't seen him for about 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks ago I went to visit him there, but it's very difficult to go and visit, to tell you the truth. You're going to see somebody, a loved one, and then you leave, and it's upsetting and emotional, Lauren. You probably understand it. It's natural to be like that, but it's difficult when you leave, and it's in your thoughts all the times there, from memories from a long time ago, and now that he can't remember, and it's horrible. But we just need to be strong there. Get in the boxing ring, I think. My son was actually at a boxing bout there on Friday evening. There's a boxing club here called the Tenby Sharks, and there was numerous boxing bouts there on Friday evening. My son went with his friend there, and he said it was a very enjoyable evening. There's quite a lot of bouts there. So one question before I QSY there and go QRT for a little bit, Lawrence. So have you had how many bouts have you had? Have you won fights? Have you had much damage to the face? QSL?
How many fights I have, you said, over?
Yeah, how many fights? How many is it? I think you call it over here the bouts. You call it the bouts, over?
Fight, it's for the kickboxing, you said, over?
Yeah, is it kickboxing and boxing, or is it kickboxing, Roger?
No, it's kickboxing. In fact, but I didn't have, I'm doing only the training boxing. Only the training boxing. I was not so bad, but you know, when I started to be on it's with the hand and the feet, it's kickboxing. On the beginning, it was French boxing. French boxing is the Sabbath boxing. You are boxing with the feet and the hands, you know. And now, since a few times, French boxing is a little bit more old, and I'm doing kickboxing, you know. But I'm doing only the training, no competition for me. I'm too old, you know. No competition. Okay. I'm not a champion, but I'm not too bad. You know. But I am a small guy, very light. Okay. I am very light. So my weight is before 60 kilogram, before 60 kilogram. I'm a small guy, you know. But it's it's kickboxing with the hand and the feet, okay? So it's the training is very cardio and very interesting, okay? So for your information, okay? But I'm not a champion, but I did boxing with some good champion, you know, no problem. But during the training, okay, I knew a lot of good boxer, you know. And I did boxing with them, but only on the training, for your information. Yeah, about your father, I know what you are living with your father. You know, I can tell you that it's terrible. I don't know if I told you in the past, but I have the same experience with the mother of my wife, you know, and it was terrible. Really, I want to tell you something. Good luck, my friend. Unfortunately, this is just the beginning, and this desire is terrible. It's terrible. So really, I want to wish you good luck, and really good luck. It's terrible. Anyway, we have to deal with it. Now, the mother of my wife passed away since 7 months now. Okay, she passed away 7 months ago. And it was very difficult, you know. On the end, she didn't speak any longer, you know. She was very quiet and very cool. It's not the case on every people who has this desire. It's not the case of every people, you know. Sometimes it's terrible because they want to go outside. They are very not very cool. They are very it's terrible. Anyway, okay, my good friend, it's been a pleasure to speak with you. I am on the radio since a long time now, so I'm going to do something else. You take care, my friend. I will catch you very soon. Propagation between your location and mine is incredible since a few times. Take care. Catch you later, Darren. Bye-bye.
Yeah, cheers, Lauren. Thanks for the kind words, mate. It means a lot there. And the same kind words back to your family also, and especially the good wife, the loss of her mother there. I remember you saying about you had experienced it with the mother-in-law there. Okay, Lauren, it's been a pleasure, mate. Always a good QSO there. You enjoy the weekend there, and keep active at that kickboxing there, and maybe we'll see you one day. Laurent from France via Claude Van Damme. I couldn't get the word out there. I'm remembering you as Claude Van Damme. Au revoir there. Have a good weekend, Laurent. Cheers.
Okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme, yeah, it's a guy coming from Belgium, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, I'm not like him. Anyway, take care, catch you later, 73.
73, ciao.